Welcome to OctaRing. This week, all the major platforms have been talking about one thing: the biggest event in the world of mixed martial arts in 2026. We are, of course, talking about the White House tournament. More and more information about this event is coming to light every day. The most significant information came from Dana White's interview with Fox News, and President Donald Trump himself supported his words.
How did this all come about?
Literally one day he asked me, he loves the White House. He's so proud of the White House, and he wants to bring, the American people back to the White House with lots of different events. And he said, how'd you like to do a fight at the White House? You didn't have to ask me twice. I was in.
Yeah. So we want to reveal these schematics, these pictures, and first show the White House South Lawn. You know, it's a big, sprawling kind of grassy area in front of the White House there on the south side. And then this is what it will turn into for UFC with the octagon in the middle. How many seats there? What is the plan?
Well, we're still playing with that. It's going to be under 5,000 people. It depends on how much the lawn can hold. As far as weight, the octagon itself weighs 15,000 pounds. So we don't know. We're still working it out. And my vision for this thing is we have this big arch, as you can see, with the lighting grid, because what I want is the White House in the back. And then when you shoot, when the fight goes around to the other side, you'll see the Washington Monument.
Yeah, we'll keep scrolling through. There's another shot from the side, and you can kind of see the grand scope of this, the next one in the slide. And there you see the fighters kind of walking in, and there's the backwards look. I mean, it's a massive operation right there.
Yeah, it really is. At first he put Ivanka in charge of handling this thing and putting it together. And when we sent the plans over to Ivanka, she said, Dana, you do not mess around.
The UFC White House card has potential to be the greatest sporting event in history. In the background of this event, the following things have already happened. 1. Conor McGregor announced his return against Michael Chandler. 2. Daniel Cormier told Dana White to let Jon Jones fight on the card. 3. Khamzat Chimaev hinted at fighting. President Trump says nearly 100,000 people will be around the White House for the UFC fight on the lawn.
You know, the big question is having the UFC fight as I know you won't accept tickets because you're with the fake news. You're not allowed to accept tickets, but we're going to have a UFC fight right at the White House. And we're going to end up probably 6,000 people in front of the White House, and then on the ellipse we're going to have 80 or 90,000. It's going to be an unbelievable event, but a lot of people are talking about it.
Conor McGregor predicts he'll win by first-round knockout at the UFC White House event.
And, the Mac is excited to get back for sure.
In UFC, there'll be a fight at the White House. They're making up the cards now. Does Conor McGregor want to be a part of that?
I'm on it.
You're on it?
I'm on it.
Who are you fighting?
I am. This is me. Michael Chandler and myself have done the show, The Ultimate Fighter. We've had a good back and forth. He's a good, tough guy.
So McGregor, you got big names coming back?
Yeah, we'll build the greatest card of all time for the White House fight. And Conor and I have been talking consistently. He wants this fight bad. And when you get to a level that Conor's at, you got to find things in life that motivate you. And the White House card has definitely motivated Conor McGregor.
Daniel Cormier says the UFC should let Jon Jones fight on the White House card.
Jon Jones has stated publicly he wants to fight at the White House. Even last week he was at the Grammys or some shit like that, and he was on the red carpet speaking about how he's back testing and he's ready to fight at the White House. But Dana seems more stern in not letting him today than I have ever seen him in regards to Jon Jones. I remember when he canceled that fight against Chael, Dana said he'll never headline again. This time he seems like he is not going to back down and allow for him to be on his White House card. And if I'm being completely honest, I don't know that I agree. I think I would let him fight. I think if he wants to fight, I would let him fight, because for as much as mixed martial arts is a global sport, and it's a sport that everybody loves, and we support people from all around the world, at the end of the day, when we're fighting at the White House, you want American people that can win at the end of the night. Imagine if we're on the White House lawn and the Americans aren't winning fights. And that could happen because when the opening line for McGregor versus Chandler comes out, Chandler's going to be a pretty substantial underdog, as he should be. Even though Conor hasn't fought in forever, he will still be the favorite to beat Michael Chandler. I believe that you got to let him fight, man. I think that you put some things in his contract that makes it very costly to not follow through.
Khamzat Chimaev has his eyes on the White House event. Now let's talk briefly about the other events at the start of the week. While we wait for the numbered tournaments, we try to create interesting content. Alex Pereira is 234 pounds 2 weeks ahead of challenging Magomed Ankalaev for the UFC light heavyweight title at UFC 320.
It's like, I can skate better, I can walk. So like, I don't think you're like really slippery up there.
Pereira is heading to Las Vegas 2 weeks out from his rematch with Magomed Ankalaev. Floyd Mayweather revealed he could return to pro boxing next year at age 49.
Any chance that you would take a professional bout in the future after Mike, or is that off the table?
Let's own it. Let's own it. It's been talks. It's possible.
Okay, so not totally against that possibility.
No, not at all. I feel good. Working hard each and every day, and I can't wait for 2026.
Ronda Rousey has shared a before and after video of her boxing progress after not hitting mitts in over 8 years.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Turn your chest and point it this way before you hook. Yeah, you got that.